Hey, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. Okay, so confidence. Now, most of my clients ask me, I always ask them, what made you choose me as your coach? And most of the times they tell me that it's your confidence, it's your approach to manifestation, it's your approach to conscious manifestation, it's how you talk about things and how you simplify it, okay? Because the more elementary it is, the easier it is for us to understand. So, how do you build confidence? Because, in my opinion, it is always confidence that is leading you to your desire. The more confident you are, the more faith you'll have in yourself, in the God inside you, in the fact that you are the God of your reality. And then the 3D is going to pan up accordingly. Sorry. So, how do you build this confidence? So, you know, I understand that when you approach a coach, you do it from a space of need, mostly, not all of you, some of you. Like, I need this, okay? I need this in my life. I need this in my life to feel happy, to feel fulfilled, okay? So, and that's okay, that's fine, okay? But this sense of need, this anxious energy is not confidence, right? It's slightly layered. I know I really don't know how long this video is going to be because I haven't really prepared a script for this, but confidence, in my opinion, is a muscle. You got to build it. You got to kind of work on it again and again and again. There are a few ways in which you can do it, okay? The first is you remind yourself of your past victories, however small it is. The moment you remind yourself of a victory, your mind is programmed to show you more of it because you're constantly reminding yourself of victories, your successes, whatever it is. The second way to do is if you're really feeling down in the dumps, because some of you are feeling really down in the dumps when you watch these videos, these manifestation videos, okay, and most of you are struggling. I don't want to use this word, but yeah, whatever. You're struggling to manifest your SP. You know why? Because you're not feeling confident about what? About the version of you that you are right now. And it happens to all of us. Because you don't feel confident about yourself, you don't feel confident that you can manifest that person in your reality. Because you don't feel good about yourself. You don't feel, sometimes, I hear my clients say, I don't feel good about the way I look. Okay. And yes, appearance, physical appearance, your presentability is definitely important. But the most important thing is the energy that you're functioning from. Confidence is an energy, a very vital one. So, how do you build that up when you're manifesting something in your reality? Now, obviously, reverse engineer, as always. What made you feel so lacking in confidence? What made you feel that you are not confident enough to manifest this desire in the first place? Some experiences, past experiences, a few thoughts, a few things that your SP or something else must have, triggered inside you, right? And now hear me out very clearly. Now, these experiences did have an impact on you, and then you chose to dwell on them, right? So when you choose to dwell on something which is making you feel miserable about yourself, you will never feel confident. Let me repeat this. When you choose to dwell on something which is not making you feel good about yourself or your life, you will not feel confident because you are choosing to think thoughts which are not in alignment with that which you choose to experience, desire to create, or manifest in your reality. Which implies that, wow, it's hot. You got to change your thoughts, as always. Now, when you are feeling really miserable, it's difficult sometimes to think absolutely different thoughts. That's the point of quantum jumping. However, you can always take baby steps. That's precisely why I asked you to remind you about your past victories, about your successes all through your life, the moments where you really felt like a winner. There have been moments, right? I'm sure, even if one. Remind yourself of it constantly. Apologies for the noise, guys. I mean, there are too many kids living around my space. So, when you remind yourself constantly, there is an energy shift. You'll feel an energy shift within you. So, this is mindfulness, this is conscious manifestation, this is manifestation for you. What? Redirecting your mind to that which you want to think, that which you wish to experience, that which you constantly think will make you feel good or at least neutral. The more neutral you are, the sooner you manifest things. I am not saying, however, that you cannot manifest when you're really in a shitty frame of mind. You can. I've done it. I know. But why would we want to feel crappy at all? This is our life, right? So, the best way to feel confident about yourself is take a closer look at yourself. Why are you feeling bad about that which you are feeling bad? Why? You'll have the answer. You don't need a coach for that. If you do, then get in touch with me. However, when you know why you are feeling bad, you know what you should be thinking to make yourself feel slightly better. You will know because you are God in human form. But who cares, right? So, you're feeling bad about something, really sad about something, cry it out. There's no harm in crying. However, remember one thing, confidence is something that you got to build within yourself. It's not like you get triggered by something and you feel that everything is finished. And even if you feel that way, I would still suggest that you get back up. You know why? Because this is your life. If you feel like giving up at any point in time, you got to understand that it's nobody's loss. I am a very cutthroat coach, okay? I love each and every one of my clients and subscribers, but that does not necessarily imply that I'm going to really sugarcoat anything. If you give up on something, if you give up on something that you truly desire, who cares? Nobody, right? Like nobody. Which in its essence implies that you got to do the work and build that confidence inside you. You know something? You want to give up on something, right? You feel really horrible right now. You want to give up on it. There is like there are people who give up, and there is a section who kind of stick it out, who persist, who decide not to give up. Those are the confident ones. So you know which part of the spectrum you are in right now. So if you are not feeling really that confident, think about it. Think about it this way. This is how I do it. This is my life. Nothing defines me. Nothing defines me. Nothing. No experience in my life defines me. Nothing. Because I am God. The moment you realize that this is your life and you're not going to let it go down the drain, that is when the switch shifts. That is that is you at the threshold of confidence. That is you opening the doors to confidence. That is you opening the door to a more confident version of you. The moment you decide not to give up. It is a muscle. Okay? So the more you practice choosing life, choosing to live life, choosing to do something which makes you feel, what's the word, productive, because most of my clients come to me and say, like, I understand from the energy that they're doing everything, but they're not in anything, they're not involved in anything. Do something which makes you feel good about yourself. That is how you build the confidence muscle. The more good you feel about yourself, the more ecstatic you feel about the way your life is, no matter what is happening in the 3D. You will definitely have a thought. You can definitely be smart enough to manage a thought if you're watching these videos that will make you feel slightly better. You can definitely be a little thankful for the fact that you woke up this morning. You can definitely feel a little grateful for the fact that you have a few friends. You can definitely be a little grateful for the fact that there are some people who really love you. That's a change in itself. I am not really sure that I'm conveying the message correctly, but I'll affirm that I am, so I will. Okay. The entire point of this is you got to focus on you. If something is not making you feel good, if someone is not making you feel good, you got to think different thoughts. AKA, you got to affirm different things. When you are the most confident version of you, affirm. Like, you can affirm stuff like, I'm always confident. I'm always in God's state. I'm always in God's state. People always make me happy. That's one of my favorites, so I repeat it in these videos. So I understand that some of you are like, really trying to understand how to build this confidence, because you are constantly looking for validation from the world outside you. The moment you stop doing it, the moment you start deciding that I'm going to live my life from this moment on, you are the confident version of you. The moment you stop looking for validation from someone else or from people around you, from your parents, from your siblings, from your friends, from your kids, you'll understand, because you have already taken a decision that this is your life. That's confidence. Your decision to live your life the way you want to live your life is confidence. Your decision to focus on you is confidence. Your decision to win is confidence. You deciding to do all your techniques so that you get your desire is confidence. Your decision, it is always your decision on everything that is deciding the course of the game. So when you decide that this is it, that is when you step into confidence. And trust me, nobody is going to do it for you. A coach will handhold you sometimes, okay? But then you have to decide. Are you going to kind of, give your life away just like that for somebody? or you're going to decide that you're going to get your stuff and you're going to live your life. You're going to be successful. You're going to look damn hot. You're going to look absolutely attractive. You're going to look absolutely stunning always. You're always the version of you that you want to be. That's a decision. Everything will follow. Your actions will follow. Your inspired actions will follow. Everything that needs to be done will get done because you have decided not to give up. You have decided to live the life that you want to live. You have decided that you're not going to wallow in misery anymore. You have decided that, like, I am not going to wallow in misery anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. No, I deserve better. That is confidence. That is the magic of conscious manifestation. If everything is triggering you, then you are not persisting in confidence. You are not persisting with confidence. So, how do you build the confidence muscle? By focusing on things that make you feel good, whatever it is. By affirming things that make you feel good. As always, you don't believe it, I don't care. You got to convince yourself that you are choosing a different reality for yourself. There is nobody to convince. When you decide that you are choosing the most magnificent reality for yourself, that is confidence. That is when your 3D decides. Not decides. That is when your 3D shifts. So you're doing your techniques and then you're like, nothing is happening. Okay, it was going fine, but then again, you haven't decided. You haven't decided. Simple. Because if you have decided, nothing, no matter what anybody tells you, you won't move. You'll be like, no, nope. This is my life. I am winning this. It's a decision. Confidence is also a decision. Confidence is an energy. So, feeling extremely triggered, decide. Will you allow yourself to constantly be triggered by whatever is triggering you, or would you rather change the story? Decide. Think about it. How is it helping you to wallow in something constantly and feeling miserable about it? Helping you? Not really. So when it's not helping you, what do? You change the story. You decide to change the story, and that decision comes with confidence. And even if you're not feeling really that confident at this point in time, doesn't matter. You'll get there. Keep going. That's it. And trust me, guys, looking at your life around you, the few things that you can be thankful for, also helps build confidence. Gratitude for the things that you have helps build confidence. Why? Because it shifts your energy to a more positive one. Walk in faith, walk in confidence. You got nothing to lose. Stop wallowing in misery. Feeling bad about something, cry it out. Get up. I say it with a lot of love and empathy. Get up. This is your life. Nobody loses. Only you decide to win. That's all I want for you. I want each one of you to feel empowered enough to understand that your triggers do not define you. You define you. You decide to define yourself as the most confident version of yourself. This is more of a lecture, right? Like, okay, wow. Anyway, so it's pretty hot, and humid. So, yeah, I think that's enough for today. And yeah, that's it. If you think it's easier said than done, I understand where you come from. But I'll still say the moment you shift, everything shifts. And everything is energy. So the moment you decide with some panache, with some strength, with some backbone, that yes, this is going to be the story of my life. I am not going to kind of waste my life for somebody just like that. This is my life. When you decide, you shift. And trust you me, that somebody shifts. That's law. That's not something that Devapriya is telling you. That is law. When you shift, all your somebodies, all your SPs, anybody shifts because you have shifted and you have chosen yourself with confidence. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye and love you.